we are going.
I am the biggest of slivers. My hugeness shall be surpassed by none. Huge, huge. You will all become huge.
The hugest of slivers. There are no bigger slivers unless you count the bigger slivers.
The two that are, no, it's three of them actually.
There's the 7/7s.
Yeah, all of the 7/7s.
Yeah, all of those are bigger slivers.
Although, really, can we consider Sliver Legion to be
a sliver?
Or
I'll give Overlord and Queen a sliver, but
yeah, each of those certainly represents a sliver.
but Legion specifically does not represent a sliver. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, this is a huge sliver, but this isn't what we're doing right now. What we're going to be doing right now first is another
big old draft button. Yeah.
Yeah, we can actually click on the big draft button rather than having to go in here and here and here.
The salto trampolino to get to the draft.
Because what we're going to be doing today is another Return to Rav draft. Haven't done one of those in a little while, and those are pretty fun. Had a good experience with one on Friday, and want to try to have another one here.
Oh, that's good. Do you have any specific plans? Any kind of thing you want to try and do?
I'd like to try and have a piece of mana fixing.
Hoo-hoo, okay.
Let's aim big. That's not something...
Hey, maybe we can finally have that Tithe Drinker deck.
Oh, God, wouldn't that be great?
It would be so perfect. Like, oh, well, we're getting back to this, and there's this one thing that we never got to do, and...
Yeah, like, that was... I don't think we've, like, ever seen that card.
No, not in a, not in the full block.
Let's hope people... we got... I see Medibot. Medibot is in the zoo. People should be getting in here. That'll be good.
Oh, we have a little time to wait while we wait for the queue to fill.
Yep.
Not firing as fast as before because we have other new drafts available, I suppose.
People, as a rule, the entirety of the player base... Well, maybe not the entirety, that's a bit sweeping. A large majority of the player base of Magic Online is very fickle and moves on to the next thing very quickly. Now that the new draft format exists, the old one is so much slower to fire. And like the behind here, you can see there's the Innistrad block and Avacyn Restored block drafts, and you can see both of them have no players waiting, and will probably sit there that way for quite a while.
Wow, harsh.
Yeah, like, they've been, just lost. Swept down the river of time.
I guess you could go on to, like, MTG Goons or something and
get one going.
Kind of find a couple buddies and then fire it up.
Yeah. And, I mean, once you have a couple people in there, people see that there's people waiting in there, and they're like, oh, okay, let's get this rolling.
Hey, I remember drafting that. That would be awesome.
But you also can see there isn't even M13 as a option anymore. Like, that's not even something that...
It's gone.
This set is closed.
Done.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and that is a general rule for... kind of like everything on Magic Online. Card prices fluctuate wildly with the current format of the month sort of thing. So, okay. Hello Lucy, hello Zombo, hello Medibot, hello Bearded Head. Hello everybody.
Yeah, I guess really more than in other systems, Magic Online lends itself to becoming a generalist of formats. You as the player have all of these different formats at your fingertips, and you don't have to sleeve up things. There's no, like, waiting period or overhead involved with the physical manipulation of the things that you own. You just say, oh yeah, I have that deck, load it up, bam, go.
I just go over to Collection or Deck Editor, and I'm like, oh, can I just load up this deck? And I can literally just go load up like a list that I pulled offline and be like, okay, this is what I have, this is what I need. Go find these cards. Boom, it's done. So,
Right, and if something splashes over between modern and standard, monofixing or whatever, you don't need a second playset of them to have in the different sleeves, and you don't have to re-sleeve anything. It's just, oh yeah, I own that. Here it is.
yeah, that happens a lot more often with like my physical collection. Like I'll have to like borrow cards from the cube when I'm building a standard or modern list because no, I'm not going to own 5 fetch lands. That's
right.
That's those at this point are quite expensive.
Yeah, the flip side of having everyone be a generalist is that you get these big swings among popular formats as everyone can now play this, and now everyone plays this other thing.
Well, now 8 people can play this.
Ooh boy. Ooh, the card window. I doubt there is a quarter shield in our first pack.
No.
That is fictitious. That is a deadly fiction.
However, there is... Ooh, okay. There is Teysa, Envoy of Ghosts.
Alright. Protection from creatures.
Protection from creatures is a bit strong. Also, No Mercy. Also, No Mercy makes you a 1/1 flyer.
That's a strong case.
Yeah, like...
That gets me to liking a 7/7. There's also Far and Away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Far and Away is the other card that stands out in this pack. We have a couple other, like, useful cards in the abstract, but Far and Away is the second place guy here. But also, Teysa could put us on that plan. Maybe
on the Tithe Drinker.
maybe we get the Tithe Drinker plan going.
Whereas, if we pass a Teysa, then
we are guaranteed
saying, oh, by the way, pick Tithe Drinkers.
Yeah. So this,
Let's go for it. Let's go for the bomb.
yeah, this is
7 mana is not too much. Teysa is very powerful.
Yeah. It does mean that I would guess the person on our left will be picking up Far and Away and Dimir stuff. But we'll see where this leads in Pack 2. We have a rare still here. Melik is at Paragon, nowhere near on the power level of Teysa.
Yep,
As far as
he's junk, not very good.
We have Carnage Gladiator, Woodlot Crawler. Not a lot of white or black, like I see, Gruul Guildgate, the Gatekeeper's Weapon Surge, but we do have, like, Fatal Fumes, or just, like, we could pick up this Gatekeeper as well, hoping that we see, like, again, Pillarfield Ox with, oh, there's still a Cluestone, don't worry about that. Pillarfield Ox with a good upside is still fine.
Fatal Fumes is removal, but it is very bad.
It is quite possibly the
I'm very sad to
have
to recommend that. I would almost recommend Carnage Gladiator, except he's completely wrong to go with Teysa. So yeah, let's pick the Ox.
Yeah, we'll go with Ox. Maybe it turns out, maybe it doesn't. Hopefully we see something... Another Melik. That's
Oh no!
not what I...
You know what's in this pack?
Ooh.
Well, forget our first 2 picks. We're Gruul! We're Gruul! They will crush it! Get them! Ah!
What's with the double Melik? Well, okay, looking at... trying not to look at Armed and Dangerous, because I really like Armed and Dangerous. Honestly, we've got, like, what? Crawl Warrior... Spike Jester... Yeah. Like, I could pick Boros Guildgate and...
Anticipating that we might want red cards. There's a lot of... I mean, okay, you take the Guild Gate, Spike Jester comes back, and we're set on, like, I'm
gonna...
path there.
I'll be reasonable and pick the Gate. We'll see if that comes around and helps us out. Oh, another on-color Gate.
Yeah, not really competing with... Wow, hold on, Crisis Incubation is kind of late.
Oof, that is quite a
Eek.
God, if I was in one or the other of those colors, that
Yeah.
would be a very easy pickup because that's
Well, okay. Let's see. It's only past 2 players.
th- 3.
Oh, 3. Okay. Hmm.
We're missing a rare and some commons out of here. Like if I was in green or blue right now, that would be a pretty easy pickup to like kind of side
Yeah.
into. But as is, that seems difficult.
Nah. Let's pick the gate. Let's be
Okay, yeah,
safe.
this is going to be quite a different experience from normal watching us draft.
where we, where we pick gates extremely highly and
Yeah.
have
Okay,
have a punish the enemy.
we have a punish the enemy. We have a profit and loss. Deputy of Acquittals is quite strong. There's the Beetle Form Mage. If we had gone with the previous plan of Crisis Incubation. But Punish the Enemy is pretty good. That would give us reason to be in red.
I kind of like it. It's real removal.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Let's cost by sort by cost. I am not going to take this guild gate. It's not even on one of our colors.
There are frankly not many low drops in Gate Crash. Or wait, Dragon's Maze.
Dragon's Maze is where we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's going to be having a good time there. Looking at everything else in here, though, we got a pair of clue stones that aren't even on. Drown in Filth, a Riot Piker, Opal Lake Gatekeepers. This isn't much of much to go off here. Anything stand out on your thoughts?
I don't know.
Like nothing really.
There's like, what of this could we possibly want? What's the black card? Nah, just take the black card. And stay on
This
plan, no
is
matter how
Crypt
junk
Incursion.
it
That's
is.
too bad.
I don't care. Okay, well, whatever.
Like that card will table to us. It is so bad. This one we actually have like a reasonable pick in Ubulsar Gatekeepers. And yes, this is Plasma Capture number 2 to go along with Melik number 2.
To go along. Yeah, it will be the double Malek, double Plasm Capture deck. What a bunch of junk.
Somebody will. Somebody's gonna own the hell out of someone with double Melik, double Plasma Capture. Yeah, we'll go like Ubulsar Gatekeepers is going to be really.
He's reasonable and easily the best card in the pack.
Whoa, is this like real in here?
Credits.
Huh.
That's kind of a stretch. Although, we only really have Punish the Enemy and the Guild Gate
For red.
to go on so far. Oh, hold on. That's an on-color clue stone. Ooh.
We're not going to actually find any Tithe Drinkers, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. I want the Wrath over the Clue Stone, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if we'll play it, but... Okay, so Far and Away is not here anymore. There's not much here for us anymore. This is very bad for our black-white plan. We're just getting kind of cut off of those colors pretty hard. Yeah, more Gatekeepers. Yeah, like, see, Runner's Bane is still here?
So, clearly we missed the mark and should have been in Simic this whole time.
Yeah, that probably would have been the mark,
Gross.
but that's alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and just pick up that Runner's Bane. Like, honestly, maybe Teysa becomes the splash. So, yeah, like another Opal Gatekeeper here.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Uh, Down and Dirty, you cost a little too much for my tastes.
Yeah, down and dirty is not where we want to be. Let's pick the Sentinel.
Yeah.
He's playable, almost.
Oh, Cluestone. Wow, actual choice. Like, Cluestone that could mana fix versus, like, something good for defending?
Yeah, let's clue stone.
Yeah.
Let's get a clue. Now's about the right time for that. Yay! Drown in filth.
Drown in Filth. That is a good point. I can cast all of my spells if I am in 5 colors. Well, okay, Foundry Champion on the open. With things like Simic Charm, Cloudfin Raptor in here as well. Could just completely, like, flip over to Simic. Well, yeah. Pass all that good Simic.
I pass all that great Simic stuff and
Then be like, kidding, we were just kidding.
well, Foundry Champion kind of wants you to have creatures, but he doesn't require it.
Right. We also don't have a ton of creatures.
Yeah.
What do you like out of here?
Zertos, why? Oh! Should have been Gruul this whole time. No. I like the Foundry Champion. I mean, what do we have in white?
White right now is actually quite weak for us.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll pick him. See if it leads more or less into it. Okay. Whoa.
How about either Knight of Obligation or Grizzly Spectacle?
Okay, so now we've got like actual. Also, if you look at how good like the Orzhov stuff is in here, Screecher, Guard, Knight, Killing Glare, Grizzly Spectacle, like that's all stuff we can easily get behind. What do we need? What does our deck need? Like, Grizzly Spectacle's the one I immediately say, like, yes to, but...
Right, except our mana is probably going to be weird, so maybe Killing Glare is better for us. Like, just so we can
also...
more reliably cast the Killing Glare.
That's very true. Like, we're not going to care about the mill. Yeah, sure. Let's go with the Killing Glare will be a little safer for us. Like, I do like the Knight as well, but though we are kind of set on these, 4 mana 2/4s. I think we're doing all right there.
I hesitate to pick a good 4 mana 2/4.
Gift of Orzhova, Basilica Guard, Syndicate Enforcer, Night Watch, like... Again, another pack. I'd be fine with almost any of these coming back in. I think in my mind, it's between Basilica Guards and Gift of Orzhova.
I like Gift. Let's see. Yeah, Flying and Lifelink.
Yeah, Flying and
that's
Lifelink.
Quite good. Somewhat easier to cast than other things. Yeah, Basilica Guards is 3. It's also 3.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the Gift is going to do more, but... Also, yeah, that's a good point. We might see more Guards. I doubt we'll see more Gift. And we'll find creatures to throw it on.
Yeah.
Holy Mantle. This was our third Simic Guildgate. Yeah, Holy Mantle is competing with a couple early creatures here.
I think we should take Holy Mantle, though.
Yeah.
Hey, protection from creatures can be like our theme.
Yeah, sure. That can be our theme. Okay, here we have a couple options that actually look like reasonable early drops. Cartel Aristocrat, Daring Skyjack, Executioner's Swing, though I'm actually feeling more towards the creature right now.
Yeah, I kind of want Skyjack here.
Over
I
the
mean,
aristocrat?
yeah, I mean, he's easier to cast, trades up. Where's Aura's a little better.
Hmm. I like the casts easier thing on that a lot. Like our mana is going to be very wonky. Yeah, let's go with that. Yep, there's an Drakewing Krasis. I like noting these things. In here it looks like Demir Kirun is just straight up the card here.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Like,
I guess we'll have our build an Ox deck.
yeah. Let's us actually do like a blue splash, which might be useful. Hell, blue might actually be the second color. We only have a couple cards that make red our color right now. Like, if we could grab this Guild Gate here. Make these opal, like, gatekeepers. Like, look at our gatekeeper suite.
Oh, that's kind of true.
Like,
yeah, let's take the Guild Gate.
Yeah, like, Flux Mage
That's
is
the
cool,
Guild Gate.
but, like, we just have this gatekeeper suite that's gonna need the support. Also, not much else in here.
4-color good stuff.
Yeah!
Get on it. Do you want a spooky, scary skeleton or an aerial maneuver? 'Cause that's all I'm seeing here.
Yeah. I'm going Midnight Recovery. Sure, let's go with the area. No. We want Spooky Scary Skeleton. We probably won't use either, to be honest.
Yeah, hopefully not, but
Yeah.
you know, the skeleton can attack for damage and wear auras and stuff.
I'm kind of, I guess, on one hand, there's nothing here. On the other hand, there's nothing here for anybody.
There's nothing here for anybody. Yeah.
Contaminated ground. I don't think any of these choices matter. Wow, that's late.
I think the Simic Keyrune is a little late too, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Could grab a Leyline Phantom just as a man.
Yeah.
Is a big
He's
man.
No, he's all right.
Yeah. A lot better when we have more evolved stuff going on, which we don't, but it's still fine.
Hey, Debtor's Pulpit.
I'll take Debtor's Pulpit. This card's not like something I'd pick very highly, but still playable. This is a card I would pick slightly higher than this, though. Agoraphobia.
Cool.
Huh.
Hey, he's downright reasonable.
Yeah, that's actually good.
No, that's just an upgrade to the skeleton, more or less.
Yeah, okay, so we're actually seeing blue become a little more of a reasonable thing, and it looks like black is actually more of the splash here. Like Teysa, Killing Glare, and a Gatekeeper, and that's it.
Okay, so now we're in a Zorius deck.
Okay.
I feel that.
I feel it.
That's pretty good.
I'm feeling it. Are
Come
you
on,
feeling it?
There are other cards in the pack.
Are there?
There's Splatter Thug. There's Annihilating Fire. Augur Spree.
Oh, yeah,
Jeez.
Splatter Thug, Dead Reveler, Annihilating Fighter, Augur Spree, I guess Avenging Arrow, Nivix Guild Mage, question mark, but...
No, it's Skymark
It's
Rock.
Skymark Rock.
Quite good. Thicken out our forward spot there.
If we live
Now,
in...
Skymark Rock is a get backer. He can turn the game right around.
Yeah, we can trust the bird. My
Hoist.
hope is to see either like Stealer's Secrets or Avenging Arrow on the wheel, but being the only other like white and blue card in the pack, I doubt it. Maybe
Nah,
Dead Reveler.
We'll get Street Sweeper back.
Okay, well, we have Azorius Justicar. We have
Can we take
Donnie's
Tristani's judgment
Judgment.
instead of that?
I'm looking. Let's see.
Like, just in terms of something that absolutely rips the heart out of a creature and
I don't.
gone.
Yeah, it does say remove target creature from the game. Well, it doesn't say that anymore. It says exile, but yeah, that. And we can pick up some sort of weird token, like just like something like Eyes in the Sky, or
It
even
is possible to do that. I guess what I'm saying is, I want Holy Mantle to be the hardest to cast thing in the deck.
I think I agree. Okay, that makes me like it a lot more because the double.
Double white on Justiciar is all right if you're like 2-color, and you're trying to curve out on that plan and beating down. That is not us. It'd be
That's a
hard
fair
to
point,
cast,
Ryan.
come down late, buy us a turn, and do nothing. Whereas Tristani's Judgment happens later and does more.
We do need stuff to actually cast. Like 2s and 3s are actually what we need to be picking here. We have almost nothing down there. Like something like Vassal's Soul, even like Security Blockade, though I actually think I'd rather have Vassal's Soul. We have to pick.
Vassal Soul's all right, and I think the pick. I don't want to commit to a Tower Drake. What does Security Blockade actually do?
3 mana, makes a 2/2 Vigilance guy, and then the land can tap to prevent a damage to us.
Oh, that's pretty good too, actually.
I think that might be more us. Like, we're kind of playing this weird top-end game. Also,
Yeah,
it gives us the token.
It gives us a token. It's kind of a gray ogre, and I love those.
Ooh. Ooh.
How about Azorius Charm?
What about Azorius Charm? That's
I think it's good enough for us.
We can get behind. I'm glad we made the move over to blue. That
Well,
seems
we
to be-
almost didn't have any choice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, good blue cards
Good
really
blue
late.
cards.
Pack 2. Okay,
Yeah, so
in we go.
yeah, we're here. Other cards of note, like I love me Swift Justice, but that sure ain't the pick here. Cancel and Action Injunction, all 3 of those coming back around would be great. Doubtful, but great to see. Courses Accord is really good for somebody, but not us. Whoa, hold on, what is this guy doing here?
Hey, Satane up to... Oh, man, Frostbird weird, too? My body!
Bombs!
I mean, the bomb is the pick. And
Yeah.
I totally agree. I'm just really sad to see Frostbird weird.
I know. Even on how hard that is to cast, like, that really helps our early game. Look. There's a bomb here. I'm taking it. And
We just have to live long enough to drop all these insane creatures.
yeah, this is a also I know Ryan's there. This is a 7-drop. This is a great 7-drop. Maybe not a great 7-drop, but a good 7-drop. We'll get away with it. Dang it! Every time I see it, I think I've said it. Every time I see this card, I think it's freaking Dramatic Rescue.
Like, dramatic rescue. No,
No,
it
well,
isn't that though. How about a Stealer of Secrets?
Yeah, unless we wanted to pick like super off gate, just as
So it's like as an upgrade to a Plains
yeah, to upgrade a planes to let us do this more.
over the bear.
I think we need the actual creatures here.
Yeah, the creature sounds good. Need a creature. Ooh. How about a frigate?
Hmm.
Big ol' 6-mana Iceperia Skywatch.
Is that actually something we'd be playing, or do we need, like, do we need a piker?
I really don't think we're that hard up for creatures that we need to slam an awful
Like,
piker.
let me tell you what we have for 2 drops on creatures. It's Daring Skyjack. That's the only
Oh,
one.
whatever. We don't need a ton of 2 mana creatures. They're just junk. They're gonna run into our pillar field oxes and be like, "Oh,
Wow. Wow.
no, no, why? Why must they?"
Wow. Wow. On both of these. This is the card I wanted. This is like, this here is the 3-drop I want to see.
Let's pick it.
We're picking the 3-drop we want to see.
Ah, that is heartbreaking.
I know, but like luckily with Dramatic Rescue, if like the big thing we have to use that to deal with is like, some sort of auras on a man, and we have like a Zorius Charm and a couple things to deal with that. That isn't terrible. Nivix Guildmage made it back around. Also, Stealer of Secrets did. I don't know if Nivix Guildmage is something we can actually splash for.
He's kind of mana hungry.
Yeah. Oh no, we should have picked up that green gate for the gate.
Keys of granite.
Yeah, Stealer of Secrets, sure. Maybe we get to go like Stealer 3, Mantle 4, and feel really good about ourselves.
Yeah, or even Gift of Orzhova. That'd be alright. Hey!
Yeah, okay. Completely reasonable flyer is here. And nothing else for us.
Climbing the tower. What, like Dispel?
Spell as like a sideboard option. Yeah.
That's the only way any of these are getting played. Sphere of Safety. What does that even do?
It's a ghostly prison for X, where X is the amount of enchantments you control.
5 mana for that.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
whatever. We'll grab it. Even though there was another card in there that's playable, we'll grab it. Don't care about either of these.
Hey, actually, with all of our enchant lands and stuff,
That
might be a real card.
yeah, we have security blockade. We have debtors pulpit. That. Think of how reasonable this could be. Okay. So what do we got? All of these Azorius cards are good. Not Search Warrant. That wasn't good. Gift of Orzhova. Spirit of Skywatch, Phantom, Tower Drake, Stealer Secrets, Sages Rodenzen, Agoraphobia, Tristani's Judgment, Maze Sentinel, Holy Mantle, Security Blockade, Daring Skyjack. Then, like, black is, like, Killing Glare, Teysa. And we play, like, a Dimir Cluestone to help with that. Along with the Dimir and Orzhov Guild Gates. That actually makes our Black Splash look really nice.
Yeah, looking pretty good. Makes our gatekeepers look kind of crappy, though.
We could literally, like, we have...
Can we just play that?
Play that? I think we play that over at Plains and, like, every once in a while feel kind of...
Hey, we get to draw a card! Yes! Hey, we make a dude! Yeah! Populate him! Yeah!
Do we play Ubulsar?
Excitement. If we're hard up for creatures, we do. What are we
15
looking
creatures right now. This is also 20... without these gates, this is 26 cards.
26. Yeah, I don't think we play the gatekeepers then.
Also, Serious Safety can go, I think.
Ah, okay, not deep enough for that.
Let me.
Oh man, even with agoraphobia.
Okay, actually, let me see how deep we are in there. What do we? Let's count: Debtor's Pulpit, Holy Mantle, Gift of Orzhova, Security Blockade, Runner's Bane, Agoraphobia. It's like 6, and then counting itself, that's 7. God, you know what? The enchantment I'm missing that we don't have is Ethereal Armor, but
Yeah, that would be actually the thing to include.
I think we might be able to play that thing, but only if we actually have the room. Do we need Cluestone? Leyline Phantom? Maze Sentinel actually could be okay. We only have a couple creatures. Actually, yeah, we only have like 3 creatures that can give Vigilance to. Like, let me... that, and I actually kind of like Leyline Phantom as far as creatures go. It's really big and holds the ground really well. I guess this is 23. Like, cutting the Cluestone seems...
All right, so Cluestone versus Stealer's Secrets #2.
I like Stealer of Secrets because it carries both Gift of Orzhova and Holy Mantle really well. Like, exceedingly well. Holy Mantle especially.
You know what? You're right. We really only have 2 black cards.
Right, and they're both, like,
And
Tesa's
single
late
black.
game. Tesa's late game.
And thanks to picking the Killing Glare over the Grizzly
That was
spectacle.
definitely the call.
Now you can cast your spells. Hooray!
Yay!
No, this is good. Let's run with this, and we'll have the enchantment plan as plan B in case, I don't know, Leyline Phantom or some crap
Well, maybe
turns out to be no good.
Yeah, or maybe like if we just play against man who spams the board, populate deck. You know, like, I have all these birds. Look at all my birds, and we'll like pay 4 for each of your birds, nerd. That he's not happy.
Ooh, it also forces him to take lots of actions and can time him out.
This is important. Look, if we draw like 12 lands like into like our 2 bombs, like both of these bombs are like super good. So Archon is a card I got to play a lot with at the pre-release.
Yeah, that was one of the pre-release promos,
Yeah,
right?
that was the Azorius promo, and it pretty much came down like you if you could survive long enough to get it down, which did sometimes end up being an issue, but not a lot. You would just like seal the game with this card.
All right, so our early game plan is stem the bleeding with Runner's Bane, Agoraphobia, and Azorius Charm, and get a little life back maybe with the Gift of Orzhova, and then take over in the sky.
Yep. We have a pile of 2/4s to kind of hold down the ground, and we have enough 3s to actually play.
I'm coming around to like this deck, even though we cannot play the Punish the Enemy.
No, that like
It's all right. We have a couple of hard removal spells, a couple of light ones.
Yeah, I
and
was gonna say like we're not as light on
creatures.
removal as you'd think Abyss Hunted. We have Agoraphobia, Runner's Bane, Azorius Charm kind of fakely, but it is a kill spell. Like it'll get a guy out of there. Skymark Rock, Debtor's Pulpit, Trostani's Judgment, and Killing Glare. Like that's all pretty good stuff, and a number of those are just universal. They don't have like conditions on them. Trostani's Judgment doesn't. We also have no 1-drop, so we get to play Gates on 1. Yeah, and the Simic player isn't one I'm hoping to play against, because he has a lot of mana fixing. There were 3 Simic Gates and a lot of good cards. But
we're talking like a double Plasm Capture. There was a Drakewing Krasis that probably lapped the table.
Yeah,
got to him.
Like he.
But man, our Simic deck would have been so bad. It would have had like a couple things, and we'd be like, "Where's all the Simic?"
We would have had mana fixing out like crazy.
We would have had mana fixing.
But
We would have had the what's his face, Saint of Counters or whatever his nonsense name is.
Simic Flux Mage.
Flux Mage, yes.
Anyway, quick color count. Blue looks heavier than white, and white is covered by a little more gates, so I want to say 8/6. Because we have these 3 gates.
Yeah.
Suggestatron.
Suggestatron
tells us
to.
That's actually a good question. Do we care about Basic Swamp?
I say no. Screw it.
Just gates.
Just gates for black.
Yeah. Okay.
2 black cards in the deck that you don't need to cast on time in any real way. It's
Uh,
fun.
yes, Abyss Hunted, we are playing Boros Guildgate as a plains that makes our gatekeepers feel a little better.
It puts the fear of red in our opponent's head,
That too. It may confuse our opponents. I like that one.
and it may allow us to splash for Foundry Champion or some nonsense.
And punish the enemy or something like that.
Well, Punish the Enemy is a little more realistic, I guess, because Foundry Champion wants to have all kinds of mana.
Alright. Alright! We got this.
Yeah, easy. It's not gonna have. There are not going to be any hard decisions.
No, totally not. We're just gonna play against players that don't play early games.
Certainly not our very first Mulligan decision.
No, there won't be a decision there. We'll get an opening 7 and it'll have
No,
2
like-
gates and look beautiful and...
Like that guy who had the Spike Jester. I think this is a keep.
Yeah.
Lock down the first guy. Stealer of Secrets. Jump the Stealer of Secrets. Oh, man.
We need a white for it, but yeah.
Mmm.
Okay. Also, like, colors, like,
Yeah.
4 to 3. Yeah, okay. Like this hand.
Really what we want to draw is a gate. That would be the best.
Preferably not Boros Gate, but I'll take Boros Gate because it does tap for... Oh no. Okay.
Oh no! Does Runner's Bane even answer that?
Not. He has to pump it 3 times to make Runner's Bane fall off it?
But he could!
Yes.
But he could. Now here comes the Spike Jester and... Oh, or maybe
oh
not.
no, he's Gruul. Oh god, we're dead.
We're not
We're not
Gruul.
Gruul. Could be bad.
Nah, he's just gonna feed the lizard.
Yep. Yeah, we're... Look, it's fine. We're not Gruul, and that's okay. I think agoraphobia is actually a little...
What the hell?
It's bounceable if
Why
things
not?
go
Yeah.
terrible? Sure. Like, I don't feel... Like, Runner's Bane I throw on the man, and then everything's like, ah, no, like, he'll pump it soon, and, such, but... That way, he just can't do anything with it, and that's fine. Okay, Stealer of Secrets time.
Yeah.
Again, the hope being that we do draw... a white source. Let's see what he's got. He actually passed on 3.
Green sometimes gets flash creatures, but I don't think they have any to speak of.
No, like Shamble Shark is the one I think of. Rubble
Yeah.
Belt Maka. I think you'll be eating the Runner's Bane.
Vicious.
Yeah. Oh, that offers him a choice too.
So what, he can chump the Stealer just to deny us a card?
Well, yeah. Because Runner's Bane is nice enough to actually tap the creature when it comes into play. Yeah. And sadly, I don't have 3 up for agoraphobia to get returned here. That would have been really nice. But yeah, getting him to just chomp to deny us a card that removes another option from his board, again, would really like that white source.
Hmm.
The question is, do we go like Scroll Thief strats where we just like, this is the card, this is our game plan.
Well, at any rate, with the Stealer on board, I like Cycle Azorius Charm way less.
Yeah, I agree. Charm has 3 modes. They're listed up in the top left of there. I can lifelink my team, I can draw a card, or I can put target attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library. I want to save that, honestly, in this match, because against Gruul, I can bounce a creature after they've Blood Rushed and feel like a really big champion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fascinating.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. That's a powerful play.
That's pretty fascinating.
That's a very powerful play.
Neatly deals with anything that he cares to do here.
Yeah.
Does he attack? Of course.
Do we charm?
I think we do.
He missed a land drop. I think we did not.
Well, I mean, he could still have a
make
land,
it, yeah.
but he's probably not going to do anything else with it this turn, and that's the important part.
Well, if he actually did miss a land drop, okay, he did. So we're denying him the chance to draw land 5. No white, so we just go ahead and get in with Stealer of Secrets here, and maybe we draw.
Yeah, and we feel
yes,
great.
we have stolen your secrets. Give me all of your secrets. Ooh, and we draw into a card we can cast here. Now, like, we have a pretty good chance here. Like, we can top deck either a land, any land to turn on Skywatch to detain his guy. We can draw a white source, which I think would result in me going Gift of Orzhova over anything else.
Maka is a really good blood rusher, so I'm a little surprised to see him come down again in favor of, like, this guy's other creature.
Man, okay, we've got the top end going here. So all
Grumph! How awesome would this look with the planes?
I think I just go ahead and play the Gatekeeper though as a
Play the Ox.
yeah, like us finding 2 gates is going to take a while. Keeps him on the defensive and makes it so again if we draw either 6th land, preferably a plains as 6th land. Okay, so he drew 5th land there. So he's holding 4 spells. We can hope that some of them require double green. This is probably a pig. Oh, okay. Slightly worse than a pig. However, that is a big one.
He's a big man, but he's not a breaker. We're fine.
No. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, what the hell?
This gives me blocks I feel better about if he swings in with that Batterhorn, because I feel a lot better like throwing away the Knight than I do like double blocking with some other combination, because he more than likely has a Blood Rush card in hand. No attacks make sense, so we just pass. Again, we're looking for 6th land, preferably plains. It's a 20% chance right now. However, a gate that taps for white is ups that to like a 1 in 4. Maybe a little better. Good thing is, like, outside of, I think, Holy Mantle, any draw we have, like, most of our, like, creature draws and things are quite good.
Well, I mean, we're probably going to draw a 4-drop. Hey, that's it's the most dense
Yeah.
color. Yeah, Taysu would look a little weird here.
Yeah.
But, you know, them's the breaks.
That is indeed.
We're a similar looking place here.
Yep. So he is finding those lands.
How much is Armed and Dangerous?
Armed and Dangerous in full is 6. He can cast it off of this. It would deal 10 damage, and he would lose Rebel Belt Maka. Actually, 9 damage, sorry. We would prevent 1. Unless he were to Armed and Dangerous on Batterhorn, in which case it would be a near Wrath of God. And Let's see, 2, 4. It would kill all but one of our creatures, and he would lose his Batterhorn. However, he's going to combat, so that doesn't look like what he's doing. He's actually passing.
Hmm.
Okay, suspicious. Well, you did indeed call it. It is a 4-drop. A very defensive 4-drop, which I think we...
playing the odds.
think
Ooh, we get to mill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is happening.
I doubt he's mana flooded. He missed a land drop. I'm happy to mill him to give me a little more information on what exactly he's doing. Also, milling Blood Flight Giant.
Hey! I think I know what he's doing. He's casting awesome guys like Bloodfray Giant and then bloodthirsting them with Rubble Belt Maka.
Yeah.
When idiots like us try to, like, arrange multi-blocks.
Yeah. Luckily, like, right now, our multi-blocks with these two gatekeepers look sound. It would take a lot to blow them out of the water. I also feel like he's off double green for something.
Well, is the Golgari guy that lure creature, is he double green? Or
No,
is he
he's actually just green 3.
Okay.
He would be a good draw for him right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I would really like to find...
Jeez, what does double green even get you in...
Crawl Warrior.
You know, the Crawl Warrior's respectable.
Absolutely. He can pump him next turn.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are. Okay. So, not the planes I was hoping for, but it does let us play Asperia's Skywatch? What do we want to detain with that? Probably Batterhorn?
If you want him to sink his mana into Crawl Warrior and attack, then detain not it.
Yeah, well, if he sinks his mana into Crawl Warrior and attacks, like, I just block with, like, the 2 Gatekeepers and, like, the Knight, and he trades off
throw
with...
a bunch of guys. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's detain the Batterhorn.
And this gives us an onboard actual freaking clock that does
finally
something in the game of Magic.
Well, hey, that was always the plan, right?
Yes.
Just load up the ground and then find a flyer or a bomb and win that way.
Finds us some more information. Let's see what it is. Foundry Street, Denizen, and Ember Beast. I'm actually quite sad to have milled those two.
Yeah, well...
Alright, well, we have an onboard 6-turn
We know a
clock.
lot more about our opponent now.
Yeah,
if he's willing to have Foundry Street Denizen and, like, Bellows Lizard in his deck.
Right, so he's playing a very aggressive... I would actually say now that I don't think the green is what's missing here. It's just that his cards in hand aren't relevant. Ooh. Debtor's Pulpit. Okay. That's really strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, we probably want to cast it, but
Yeah.
let's crush him.
Show you how not Gruul I am. Alright, so we'll get another island that'll have an update. We'll leave down the security blockade
Oh,
for
no.
just a moment.
We're no longer as secure.
Yeah, we couldn't afford to pay the man to guard the door, so we have a door. Instead, we paid...
No. We keep the man. The door is open, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We couldn't, we couldn't pay him to lock the door. So he's like, fine.
Look, it doesn't say here in my contract I needed to lock the front door. Yes, make sure nobody opens this door. Just leaves it wide open. So he's got a lot of mana. He could very well have his own tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, what's that gigantic Gruul X spell?
Clan Defiance would be 5 to us, 5 to a flyer, and 5 to ground guy. However, this is a man that needs to Pay his debts. The imps. This is a very strong dragon, by the way. Even if he's an imp.
Yeah. Leashed, as it were.
Yep. So...
Oh, here we go.
I will go ahead and just tap it. Yeah, the Debtor's Pulpit actually makes this a lot better for us right now. Again, another Opalite Gatekeepers. Well,
charge on in.
Yep, let's continue our damage.
This is how every game is going to go tonight. I mean, every game in which we don't get immediately run over by something.
Yeah. Yeah, if we didn't have the pulpit right here, we would actually have a lot of problems with this Chaos Imp. But as...
Oh yeah, they're pretty strong.
We could still get owned by, like... Was it Burst of Strength? Actually, no, we can't get owned by Burst of Strength. Never mind. He could Burst of Strength as Chaos Imp, and then,
And then we let that resolve, and then we tap it.
No, it couldn't block.
Oh, it wouldn't be able. Oh, that's fascinating. Interactions.
Tricks. All right, let's muck up the ground some more.
The mill is our plan.
Well, information is the...
Take you to Sage's Row.
Annihilating Fire Mill is a really strong one there.
That's a reasonable thing to have in your red deck.
Also, I think we've solved the secret. He's red.
He's very red.
He is extremely red. Yeah, plays a second imp.
Yep, someone passed me this after I was, 3 packs in, already in red. Things were going pretty well, I thought. Man, how different would this game be if we had the planes and drawn a whole bunch of extra cards off of our flying linking Steelers?
I think it would be over at this point.
Probably be dead, yeah.
Like, our opponent is on 12 right now. A couple hits from a flying creature Stealer of Secrets would just end the game. Speaking of ending the game, we might be able to just freaking do that with our ground forces and the ability to tap his creatures. Like, I don't want to push in on it while he's on 12. However, I do want to leave that option in the mind. Because right now, if I tap Chaos Imps, untapped, tapped another creature, say Batterhorn, and swung with everybody, 4 of our 6 ground creatures would get in unblocked for 6 damage. Assuming no changes to his board state, which is untrue. He's going to be casting something. He is just arming the Batterhorn.
Aha!
That is...
I think he did it wrong. I think he cast the wrong thing.
Does he have a second spell in hand he might want? Is that what I'm...
Was he trying to leave Kroll Warrior Pump up? But...
Okay, we have confirmation. Okay, Debtor's Pulpit. Do we... Yeah, I think we still
tap the Imps. I mean, that looks like a chump that I'm willing to give him if he's just going to throw away arms like that.
I'm thinking what his Blood Rush could be. Like, he has a Blood Rush.
Okay, so...
It's
the +4/+4 trample one.
We go to dead on that? Like, I'm counting here, like... Because Glorclan Rampager is what I'm assuming is in his hand. I think I can afford to just...
Well, we can take 10 from the Imps. We cannot take 18 from the Battlehorn or whatever.
We'll go ahead and tap especially because this is a one-shot trick here.
Yeah.
Like, we'll go ahead and tap Batterhorn, and then if he has another... I guess he probably didn't Dangerous because we just tapped the Dangerous guy, and then... Like, he wasted 4 mana, and he couldn't Blood Rush. So yeah, Chaos Imps attacks us here. We have no blocks. And he probably throws some Blood Rush on it.
Well, we get to prevent one damage anyway.
Yep, we have the security blockade. I want to see what he's doing.
Let's shut the door in his face. I mean, he's probably doing nothing. That was entirely to get an attack with the imps.
Again, strange. As I mentioned, we have a lot of damage right now. Oh my god, planes. Okay. I think planes Gift of Orzhova is safer.
It's certainly safer. Can we kill him now? Because the tap gets 2 more damage in. So he blocks 2, that's 10, 13. He goes to dead.
I'm counting dead if he has no tricks, but I don't buy no tricks.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because
Okay.
he didn't play a creature there, he has 3 cards in hand that we're certain aren't land. I think we just go ahead and play Gift on Stealer of Secrets, get in for 6 flying, and then he has to answer our flyers next turn or he dies.
Gain 3, draw a card. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's. That's a little safer. I mean, fun as it is to be, I kill you now. And
Your gruel. Yeah, but I mean, we are playing the deck that does want to take the bit of a safer route here with its plays. Lifelink is super.
we're playing against the deck that wants to deal like a Brazilian damage to you all in one go.
Okay, so here's his trick. Wow, that's a strong trick.
So do we save the Stealer of Secrets? Can we save?
Can't, player.
Damn it!
Ugh.
Wow.
That is huge.
We get wrecked.
However, he was going to use that as creatures can't block, so... Yeah, okay.
And things slow right back down.
Okay, whatever. That's fine. Spire Tracer, sure. Because we aren't tapping that Chaos Imp this turn. I don't want to play Archon without tapping available to me. Crawl Warrior.
It has pump open.
How many blocks do we throw on it then? Because, if he pumps, he can only kill, Gatekeeper or the Knight.
Yeah, he can't pump and Blood Rush, so it's one or the other.
Okay, how about we block with, Gatekeeper, Gatekeeper, Knight, and then he just gets to kill one or the other, and we trade off with that stupid thing?
Yeah.
And even worst case, if he has, the biggest, Blood Rush possible, these Gatekeepers are way too big to actually just all die. I guess worst case would be some weird pump Death Touch trick, but that's not a card I'm aware of in the format, so. This is most likely just pump Crawl Warrior. Okay. So yeah, I'm fine trading Crawl Warrior for a Gatekeeper here. That is completely reasonable.
Oh, cool. We still have the Knight for that Tristani's Judgment that we're never going to draw.
Ah, fair point. There's that Blood Rush Viper that's +1/+2 Death Touch on an attack, but... Okay. Cool.
Hey! So you get to do everything you wanted.
Yep. So we again close the security blockade. But we get to play...
We're playing an entirely different security blockade. And without a direct answer to this guy, he's probably just ruined.
we have...
That's 3 turns. Got rid of his Zertos wine that he definitely did have. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so this is Yeah, this is the game here if he can't answer Archon. Like, not even a question. Big thing here is 5 toughness. Homing lightning and a number of burn spells don't cut
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he saw that.
Okay,
Good.
he's figured that one out. Okay, what do we have? Is this a Sphere of Safety match?
Well, he only really ever needs to attack with one creature, given his setup, but that prevents a lot of his blood rush.
Correct. Okay, how about this? Is there a card that becomes... This is game 2 we're going into. Naria. Is there a card that doesn't cut it here?
Let's see.
Like, Teysa cuts it. Teysa cuts it hard. Skymark Rock also does. All of our multicolored cards do.
Multicolor card is good. Killing Glare is still fine. Maybe Runner's Bane?
I think Runner's Bane's still fine because you can't Blood Rush a tapped creature. And it's also one of our only early game cards.
That's true. That's true. Skyjack.
Tower Drake? Yeah.
And yet, Tower Drake is one of our flyers. Like, he
Right.
might be the thing that goes over the top at the end of the day. He can, possibly pump out of the range of whatever
Nonsense
damage that he's throwing. So the question is, how about, like, a Gatekeeper's out for that thing in?
That seems fine to me. Blue Gatekeeper out.
No one. The best part is he'll waste a bunch of time reading the card because no one ever has to play against it.
Abyss Hunted, I am not convinced we need the second planes. Like, in that game, we still had 7 white sources we didn't
Yeah,
draw.
we were just drawing a lot of islands.
And
That's
literally the only 2 cards that require double white are Holy Mantle and Gift. And Gift actually can also use Dimir Guildgate as a source. Like, yes, Gift is actually very necessary to come down early, and Holy Mantle kind of wants to too, but I don't feel like...
Suddenly, I have to save my game, so I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this started, and Kaz will be back then. I don't feel like that's enough, though. Like, especially with how important our blue is early, if we don't have blue in the first 3 turns, the game is pretty much at an end to us. Like, I agree that white's important, but I don't want to even it out. Honestly, it's just a preference thing. And also looking at this hand. It's fine. We are on the draw. Third land lets us cast multiple useful cards in this matchup. Fourth land gets us our best card in this matchup. I think we keep, especially with Daring Skyjack to kind of hold down the ground for a little bit. So, no, I would not like to mulligan this. So he'll probably lead. Oh, he won't lead with one. Okay. Alright, so there's our second planes. Yeah, this is good. Again, this Gatekeeper probably isn't going to gatekeep. However, that's not a problem. What's he got? Creatures, early drops, things, problems, issues that need to be solved. Nothing. 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 Oh, he was thinking if he wanted to commit that Riot Piker.
Okay, I'm back. That's if I'm audible.
You are audible.
Oh, excellent.
Our opponent has played a Riot Piker.
Well,
Like,
well,
like an agoraphobia?
we know he's gonna attack.
Right. But
Yeah, that certainly looks favorable to taking a beat
beating.
down from that guy.
And Daring Skyjack doesn't trade there at all. And
Yeah, that's kind of a shame.
so yeah!
Although Skyjack
Bring
races
it!
pretty well.
Come on, Riot Piker! I know you got it in you. I've never felt like Erase the Gruul deck is something I've actually felt like doing if it's hunted. I don't know what games of Magic you've played, but that's not necessarily something that seems doable a lot of the times. I think Blockade looks best here. Because I'd rather trade the 2/2 Knight with Crawl Warrior.
Sure. I
Uh,
mean, without a way to suit up the Stealer, I like it less. But he's gonna have another creature.
right.
He's creature guy.
Also, this gets Security Blockade into play in case of drawing. Also, man, this like forced attack thing, if we... I don't know how that works out with his, with Sphere of Safety. Like, I think he can just decline to pay.
Yeah,
I think he can decline to pay.
He can decline to pay, and then his Piker does not attack.
Yeah. Better question, do I care to kill this Piker off?
I say no. I think we might want to like fetch back our agoraphobia at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, whatever. And if he wants to, like, Blood Rush over this -3, that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, he's missed a land drop again.
Hey, well, we're just rolling in it.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and swing Knight first.
That's right, beatdowns!
And I think we can throw down the Skymark Rock.
That would be embarrassing. Let's do it.
Like, he could have Gruul Charm, but whatever. If he has
At that
Gruul
point,
Charm...
it is a 1-for-1. It's cheaper on mana, sure, but...
Yeah. Well, also, like, if he has Gruul Charm, honestly, he's gonna do it no matter when we cast this thing, so...
Right. And he might, like, at a later time, get it and our Skyjack.
Yeah, so here comes... Oh, Annihilating Fire. Okay.
Eek. Well,
Whatever. That's fire out of his hand.
a removal spell.
I want the Stealer's Secrets down now.
And that'll trade with his Crawl Warrior.
You can't choose.
Oh, actually, no, it won't. Hee hee. Oh wait, no, the door.
Security blockade doesn't.
God,
work the way
I'm
you
so
think it
bad with security blockade.
It is
I'm
literally
sorry.
just us.
Sorry.
He does not defend our. He is. Look, that man is paid for one thing: guard that door. Guard that door. That's it.
I keep forgetting.
All right, so yeah, let's just swing in with the knight.
Aren't you sick of taking this beat down from our guy who's probably going to populate?
And then,
No? Oh,
And then
okay.
we just go ahead and commit a board here.
Oh man, we're the battalion deck now. Holy crap.
Yep. All right, so he hit a fourth land. Let's see. This probably makes the Hill Giant. Maka.
Rebel Maka.
Rebel Maka. That's the likely hero here. Could also be something like Traitorous Instinct, but yeah, buddy, I'm still not blocking that. I want my agoraphobia back, and then, like, because there will be a point where I can, like, Sunspire Gatekeepers block, and then pull back agoraphobia. Bloodfray Giant.
Well,
I will call it a victory if he has to leash it. He did not leash it. Okay.
Maybe we pull back Agoraphobia and recast it.
That's not bad. Like, that turns the Piker on, but next turn we get to turn that off with Sunspire Gatekeepers.
Right, and the Piker is by no means as scary as the Bloodfray Giant.
Right. Well, let's do that post-combat. Because this thing can't block anyway.
Right. Being off the leash and all that.
Because I think he'll trade Stealer Secrets with Crawl Warrior. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially since he has the giant down. He's like, I just need to get this guy active.
Yeah, so let's prevent that.
It's like, you are now afraid of going outdoors.
Yeah, so now this thing is an 0-4 that can't block. Perfect. And Riot Piker will walk into Sunspire Gatekeepers sooner or later. Also, prevent 1 damage that would be dealt to you by Riot Piker. Perfect.
As if we had planned the whole thing.
It was the plan the whole time. A Cobble Brute. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't mind trading a night token for that either. Everyone is afraid of the out of doors. Everyone.
This is amazing. Okay, well... Leaving Bloodfray Giant agoraphobic right now, I think, is the best choice. But... Actually, I think swinging first is the best choice. If I can get Cobble Brute, if I can get Cobble Brute to trade with something, I feel like a champion. Okay, yeah, so he just trades off there, and then we get some more creatures down.
All right, tapped out. Here we go.
Here it is! Ah!
Dang. Yeah, here's his Zertos wine or some nonsense.
That Riot Piker's gotta die, buddy.
He's like, no, I don't want to attack.
Cool.
Whew, okay. His card with a drawback finally had a drawback.
Yeah, right? It only hit us for 1 point. Towering Thunderfist. Well...
Oh!
Yeah, I think we're stealing secrets here.
That sounds good to me. Let's do it. I mean, he's running out of life at this point.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the real...
We have been chipping away at him.
Also, we still have 22 of that. Oh, and a Skywatch for next turn.
Ah, savage.
Perfect. We will learn all of your secrets. Please swing with the Towering Thunderfist. I will not care. He is swinging with the Towering Thunderfist. I, again, will not care.
Wait, how much is the Blood Rush double strike guy? 5?
5. If he does that, he dies, though. Like, to our combat damage.
Hmm.
So I'm completely fine with that. Like, yes, he would hit us for 13 damage, but we actually do have the life total to spare if he just decided to Blood Rush that at us. Bellows Lizard.
Goodness.
Batterhorn doing nothing.
Woof.
Is it just straight play Archon here?
How about detain Batterhorn, attack all out? Because then he has to chump with the Bellows Lizard.
That opens up Gruul Charm for flyers? as an out. But I guess Archon opens up.
Yeah, Archon doesn't die to that. And he would have to have another...
Just
Mana.
counting. I'm counting what his damage on Trader's Instinct would be, which is 4, 6, 4, 8, 9. Yeah, I think Archon's better here because, like, opening up the window for Asperia's Skywatch to lose us, like, to get us Gruul Charmed would maybe give us him time to get it back in. But this
honestly, I think the Traitorous Instinct would hit the. No, never mind. There's a good.
Well, how about
blocker.
this? We'll swing with Stealer's Secrets. Maybe draw something different. Completely different. I realize that not playing Asperia's Skywatch pre-combat removes that option of, like, bringing him to 1 here.
Right.
But
Yeah.
maybe it opens up a different option to us here, like... that.
But yeah, bringing him to 1 and bringing him to 3 isn't all that much different.
Yeah, I think we just lay down the Archon.
He's tough. He flies. That's good.
Counting up damage. Yeah, even land Molten Primordial would be 4, 8, 12, 13, 19, and we wouldn't die. So, like, that's the worst possible case I can think would be land Molten Primordial out of him. So, I think that's just his game. We'll see, though. He didn't immediately concede to Archon.
Well, it's the last game.
Oh, okay.
If he does that.
Also,
then,
GG.
yeah.
Because, yeah.
Well, we were playing around a lot of things, and there we go.
Sundering Growth was one of the things he had in his hand, but no double. Wow. Wow. That would have been a hell of a trick. Like, double green, kill gift, block the stealer, get back in the game, or, like, kill Agoraphobia while we're tapped out. Yeah. Okay. We were not Gruul. We didn't die.
We did not. I don't think he was Gruul either, and that's
fair. That green looked too light to be true Gruul.
He was faking it.
Yeah.
Phew.
Well, okay, cool. Our Azorius...
Managed to beat Riot Piker.
God, that -3/1 Riot Piker just keeps attacking. What does he have? Man, Riot Piker's fun. But yeah, so we get to keep on going with our nifty... Man. Archon's really strong, by the way. Just would like.
I think Jetter's Pulpit is really strong, and it proved it in the first game.
Yeah, that, like, without Debtor's Pulpit, I think we actually lost that game.
Yeah, especially once he gets the imps down, and we're put in this situation where, we have the ground locked up, but he wins in the air.
And not only wins, like, at that point, he just goes armed, and arms up an imp for, like, 16 points. Maybe more. And we just go, oof, and take it. So.
Yeah, we would have had to have Pulpit, or, like, Killing Glare wouldn't have done it.
Killing Glare, we would have needed...
Trostani's Judgment would have done it.
Yeah, Trostani's Judgment would have done it. Agoraphobia even would have been...
Yeah, that would have stopped the bleeding anyway.
Yeah.
So we still had other possibilities of dealing with this guy. But
well...
Jetter's Pulpit was clearly the best.
Are we playing against... Let me look at this name to make sure. Mad Cat Mark II. Okay.
He switched over to Mark II after his Mark I account got banned.
Yes, we'll play first, and... Yeah.
That looks pretty close to ideal.
Like, we'd like the second mana for gift, but honestly, our hand is all flyers. So... I guess the thing with, no, we will not mulligan this. The thing with Archon in Standard, like, there are standard control decks that would play a creature, like, that do play large creatures, but Aetherling just takes that slot.
Yeah, Aetherling is more inviolable.
Like, Aetherling is almost impossible to answer. Swings for 8 in a turn, isn't blockable, can block, like, is insanely strong. There's our planes. Great.
Wow, excellent.
Perfect. So we Tower Drake first, because
We can honestly draw most anything from here and be content with it. Like,
Yeah.
more lands, and we're like, okay, we get the Asperia's Skywatch.
So yeah, Tower Drake here is pretty good. Thing with Tower Drake is we have like enough to like super pump that toughness right now, which is cool.
Yeah, it's kind of deep.
Yeah, Obzadot is one. Blood Baron of Viscopa is another that I've seen. Court Street Denizen. I like playing Stealer of Secrets here.
I like that too. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, want to do this a little differently. Yeah, Aetherling is something insane.
Let's see. He can still have Augur Spree, but, you know, it's always the...
Right. I mean, the hope is that he just plays a creature or something here, and then we get to fly over Gift of Orzhov.
Alright, then we at least get the card back. Get
Yep.
some life out of the deal. Damage on him.
Cool.
Oh, excellent.
Perfect. So he's going to get in for 2 with Court Street Denizen, and then we're going to fly back over for 5. And we're just going to... And at this point, every creature we play forever is a flyer.
Goodness.
We'll be smart about it. We'll give...
Ooh, you know what else? We could also leave Sky Knight, detain, and still get the card. And that adds more power to the board. And then next turn, everybody flies.
So I guess the question is if he actually has a kill spell to respond with would be my first question. Like next turn when we try to gift.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I like gift slightly better, just because of the life.
Okay, fine.
Also, our clock doesn't actually change. Is the real big thing here. Like we swing here, bring him to 13. Next turn we swing, bring him to 8, and play Lee of Sky Knight, and then next turn he's dead to flying. I mean, obviously he has Extort, so that's not true, but it's sort of true.
Yeah, I guess we have to dodge Smite, too. I didn't see any of those, but I know it exists.
Hopefully we draw it.
And, like... Yeah, well...
Okay. I was hoping to draw a Gate. That was the reason I didn't play that land.
like, Orzhov Guildgate.
Yeah, an Orzhov Guildgate.
That would have been
or
pretty
Dimir Guildgate. Orzhov would have been the best. It's him!
No! You!
You were the one! I found them.
You are the reason that we will never, ever have a Tithe Drinker deck. Well, guess what? We're gonna crush you anyway.
Maybe you should have drafted some Basilisk creatures. Yeah, Aetherling is like elementally weak to Pithing Needle. That's how you have to deal with it, but it's also like only weak to Pithing Needle. Like nothing else kills it. He did not extort that.
Ah. Augur Spree, then.
Augur Spree it is.
Well, that's going to be aimed at our Stealer of Secrets, but not a hell of a lot we can do about it.
No, not a lot we can do there.
Maybe give him a better target, but there's no... Let's be honest here.
Okay, then what do we play here? Like, I could go ahead and Leo Sky Knight? I think what we do is post-combat anyway, no matter what.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so this is the Augur Spree aimed at Stealer.
Or something.
And that's good. I mean, that makes him not extort a lot of his spells.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's...
Avenging Arrow. Or something like
Well, I
that
mean,
would probably
would
be the more...
prefer it be Avenging Eroded, something else.
Well,
Ooh, hey, you can, you have a lot of options now.
yeah. I could play two creatures. I could play Steel or Lee of Skyknight. Like, that could be strong. I could play just a Spirit of Skywatch.
Straight up Skywatch and be like, yo, deal with it. Skywatch is a better blocker. Let's get that down.
Okay. Like, both makes efficient use of our mana.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and Skywatch it up. And we'll go ahead and Knight of Obligation as the target. Good point. I guess this actual Stealer does little. So I'm guessing... Oh, it was Executioner's Swing. Okay. Well, he actually can't extort,
okay.
so that's fine.
That's perfectly fine too.
He also has this issue where he's on 8 life.
And we're still repping like flying power over here.
We still have 5.
And if he does conjure up a flying defender, then we can just detain it.
Right, we detain it, swing 5 in the air, and then... Like, he wants to play white creatures. Maybe Steeple Rock. Maybe that's his dude here. Is that what he rocks?
Well, I mean, him gaining life is his way out of this. Hey.
Yeah, that's that gains him a hell of a lot of life. He actually goes up 7 on this turn. Insanity. Okay. That's not good at all. Yeah, so he goes up to 15 on the attack. Or, yeah, 15 on the attack. Wow. He tied that one up quick.
Well, do you want 2 creatures, or do you want the Leyline Phantasm?
I want Leyline Phantasm in play.
Okay, so
But
Leyline
as a
Phantasm and, like, leave up your...
Whites.
Leave up the planes, yeah.
Do I still swing in with Tower Drake? Or do I wait?
I think no,
Yeah.
because Tower Drake holds off 2 of his guys, and he just got the momentum back.
Right. Like, I want to push him back just a moment. And because he also has Court Street Denizen to tap a blocker here.
Yeah.
Okay, so... I'd like to see a gate before I actually throw down that Gatekeeper, but I'll play it if it comes down to it. I mean, obviously. What do we got out of him?
Man, he drafted the deck that was the original direction that I was trying to push us in.
It literally is. So could he have just been the one on our right, like picking all those cards? So we didn't get 'em?
He could have. He might have been. Well, guess what, buddy? We snagged a bunch of sweet stuff from you, too.
Boros Mastiff. So a white creature, and he gets to double extort here. Oof. Yeah, so tap down a creature. I actually feel like that's an incorrect tap. I don't actually know. I guess he gets to swing it. He actually can't swing into Tower Drake here. He just loses everything.
Ooh, or does he have...
Or is he repping weapons?
Electro weapon thing... Electro weapon.
Better question.
I don't think that even does it. Because it's just... There's one that's +1/+0 in first strike, and there's one that's +2/0.
Yeah.
Which would have to be it if he wants to...
Alright, better question. Where do we block here? Do we want Tithe Drinker dead, or do we want this Court Street Denizen dead? I think Tithe Drinker is actually the more relevant thing.
Yeah, at some point he's going to run out of white creatures, but he's not going to run out of spells and... Yeah. Oh, down the hatch.
Yep. Oh, no, he just...
He just wanted the attack?
He wanted the damage that bad.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I'm actually quite scared if that was what he was after, because I think he's probably just gonna try to like burn us out or something. Then.
Yeah, that could be like Boros Charm, other stuff in the next store.
Okay.
Yeah, he might just not have anything big in his deck. Like that's his deck.
I could swing in with Leyline Phantom. It'd bounce. I'd replay it and then replay a 3-drop.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Ooh, he has the worst of all vigilance.
Yeah. And Tower Drake can still actually hang back. Even if it trades, I'm still fine with that. Alright, so Leyline Phantom. And then let's go Leave Sky Knight here. This gets us a lot of flying power very quickly. Next turn we can produce 2 more ground blockers, as well as like threaten a lot of damage. Like 10 power on the board. I'm happy that... Yeah, Harkon would be very good here. I'm going to be honest, I'd really like to draw a gate. This guy has a never-ending supply of white creatures, too. Wow, yep, here's another.
I'll say. Eek.
Wow. Yep, tap
Our apparition has been beckoned.
Tap another one. Wow, he's still all in. I think I want Court Street Denizen dead here.
I would certainly trade for it, because he could have Boros Charm right now.
If he has Boros Charm right now, I think we are dead. If I don't block. Yeah, let's just go like that.
Aha, spell.
Spell. What do we have? There's the weapon, sir.
There's the he was not at that bluffing. Eek.
Yeah. Ugh. Man.
Yeah, no, he's just hyper low cost deck.
Hey, Skymark Rock solves this equation pretty dang well. Like that and Stealer of Secrets here.
4, 5, 6. Sure. You really want that gate. No, you want toughness pump. Never mind.
Yeah, I want Toughness Pump. That's actually what I'm after.
Good call.
Like, the gate is nice and all, but I want this 2/2 to be a 2/2 to block the Spirit Token. He has to run out of white creatures sooner or later.
I really think he ran out of cards to draft at all. So we just have to get him to the point where he draws too many lands, and his low power things, or like 4-drop max out, will be...
Oh.
Or maybe we
we're
just lose. We lose to that.
Okay.
Yep.
We just lose. Got it. So this guy is like super early game.
Yeah!
Like,
Low cost burnout.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we have as options against that?
Well, I think Teysa has to go.
Really?
I really do.
I don't think we have anything better to bring in for it.
Well...
Like, early, I mean, like, we can... I guess
Punish the enemy.
punish. Ugh.
I mean, she's such a blank piece of cardboard against this guy. I mean, the alternative to that is just playing differently. Being like, okay, make all the trades that we can.
Yeah, like a lot of our sideboard options we have like aren't actually a marked improvement over Teysa. You know? Like I could add like Ubulsar Gatekeepers.
You could add Maze Sentinel.
I'd rather have Teysa than Maze Sentinel. The 1 mana doesn't like phase me as much there.
The 1 mana and not dying to
War Leader's Helix.
War Leader's Helix. Bigger the other Helix.
Yeah, Super Helix. That thing got him right out of that game.
Yeah.
Like, I think I just have to place differently and, like, make better trade-off. Maybe Dispel, maybe...
He did show a lot of instants. And, I mean, okay, Beckon Apparition, Weapon Surge...
Beckon Apparition, Weapon Surge, Executioner's Swing, Lightning Helix.
War Leader's Helix, yeah.
Maybe that's the call?
You put Dispel in.
What comes out for that, then? Sphere, no.
Something big comes out.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
The biggest, most irrelevant thing. Archon. Iceberia's Skywatch, maybe.
I think maybe the Skywatch is the one. Like, okay, well the thing is, like, Teysa... Oh, shit. Stop debating things, just do it. I had 5 seconds.
Yeah, we had seconds to do.
Alright. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of hand we want against this guy.
Yeah.
That's bonkers, actually. Then again, he doesn't suit up his creatures, so we're not going to, like, get all that much out of the charm.
Right, we're just going to get, like...
Just throw him back in time a little.
Right. Runner's Bane is
Oh,
marked
man.
improvement here.
It's like we completely sideboarded for him. See, we'll just draw better, and then...
How about you just draw more relevant cards against this guy? How does that sound, Kaz? Lobber Crew. I could just Holy Mantle up Daring Skyjack.
There's a lot of his removal that can still get that.
I could Holy Mantle up... Oh, I could Holy Mantle up Tower Drake, but then...
Nah, that's greedy. Let's do it on the Skyjack and run him over.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another method of winning the game.
Crush them! Definitely Gruul.
I mean, yeah, he has a lot of life gain cards, but he has 10 life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is turn 4.
See, I believe in the Skyjack. He's a good little man. Glad we picked him.
Yeah, I'm glad we did too. Not being on black is just better. Rubble Belt Maka, sure.
What on earth
Where
is
did
that
this
doing?
come from?
Yeah, he is so hard up for picks. He just put every low drop thing that he possibly could in there, and that's what we're up against.
Yeah, I attack here, and then I could, like, lifelink if I was super greedy, but...
No, we don't want to
we're
do
not
that.
that greedy. And now you have one turn to answer Holy Mantle. Like, how about we just murder him? How does that sound?
I was about to talk you out of the Holy Mantle. I feel bad.
I don't think I could have been talked out of Holy Mantle. Rage Mutt. You know, it's funny. That would actually actually that's not even enough life to like buy him out of this game.
Do you want to Azorius Charm it anyway? So that he doesn't gain the life?
Counting. Possible actions, none. He played a land. I'm counting versus showing him Azorius Charm here. Irrelevant.
I mean, we only deal 7 next turn, and he's going to 6. Oh, gotcha. Yep.
Looks
yeah,
like
right.
you've seen what I see.
Yeah, I think so.
He's made his land drop. There aren't 0-cost spells in this format. Lobber Crew can't just like eat Tower Drake or something. He's dead. Yeah, no point in showing him.
Now he counts up the mathematics and then says, "Oh."
Okay, so he's a lot more red than I thought. Wow, he's that red.
God, that's weird.
Yeah, that is very weird.
Yeah, that edited like 1 minute. What the hell happened? What in the world?
Well,
Okay, now can we talk about Maze Sentinel? I don't know.
yes. So let's talk about Maze Sentinel.
We have to.
We have 3 minutes.
We have to draw well against his low drops and stem the bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
Mulligan aggressively. Wait, did we get a Dimir Key Rune?
Yeah, we have a Dimir Key Rune.
That can't help either.
No, like we couldn't.
It's like, well, it's a creature, but no.
We could just roll with it.
Wait, what does Shielded Passage do?
Prevent all damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn.
Ah, never mind.
It's basically worse than Dispel here.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I think we run it back. I think Gnome Bitten's got the idea.
I'm just saying that spell could stop a War Leader's Helix from killing a thing.
I mean, we're already
Stop an annihilating fire. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. Like we need creatures before we can protect our creatures.
Yeah, we're gonna draw all of our 7 drops, and you know what? Let's keep this hand. Let's be Greedsters.
Fuck it, sure.
Yes.
I'm in. This is hella greedy. There's our 6th land. This is gonna end so badly.
Yeah!
Oh my god, you don't even know how badly this is gonna end. Well, you do, but
I know exactly how this is going to end.
we at least can cast Gift of Orzhova. Like that's the huge thing. Like
that's the thing that drove me to this. If that had been anything other than Dimir Guildgate,
okay,
or Plains. See, now this looks reasonable.
okay, let's roll.
Great. Don't rep War Leader's Helix.
If we rep War Leader's Helix, I just swing Stealer of Secrets. No ups. Like, not even a thing.
Please just cast something stupid. Cast like a Hound. Well, that's a pretty good creature.
He's too low for me to not go ahead and Gift of Orzhova here. Yeah, we're doing it. Instant speed burn that could blow us out.
There's nothing on 2 or 1, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like
ultimate price. Whatever. We're in.
Yeah, I guess it's not burn exactly, but
why not Skymark Rock? Balls deep. Because it
is murder. Because we want life.
Because we had a game plan, and we're going with that game plan. This is also a question. I like the question. Like, if he doesn't have an answer to the question, things look really bad for him.
Oh, man. Land Punishing Fire. Here we go.
Hellhole Flailer. Okay.
Man, that's a powerful dude.
We actually have a kill spell for it in Killing Glare.
Huh.
He's holding up mana for Executioner's Swing here.
Hmm.
Do we still give him the Executioner's Swing?
Well, do we have any way around that?
Like, not swinging?
Not attack.
Yeah.
Like holding up a. Ugh. I mean, we still draw a card. We get the damage in. We get life back.
Yeah, let's go for it. I really would like... Yeah, because then, like, maybe he just can't answer Skymark Rock, like, next turn or something. Okay. Okay. I'm fine with Stealer of Secrets saying gain 6 life, draw 2 cards, and then wasting a card out of his hand. That's actually really good.
And he doesn't get to extort off the Executioner Swing either.
Correct. He also didn't get to off Hellhole Flailer. He's smart enough to do it before we draw. That's good. Because we could just draw Dispel and laugh.
Ha! Goodness.
I think I Killing Glare Hellhole Flailer here.
Yeah, that's another easy way for him to get a ton of damage in.
Okay.
Ah! The Killing Glare!
I am staring you to death. Alright, we've got him on 3 cards in hand, and look at our, like, late game here. Like, the biggest threat from him is that stupid debt to the Deathless, you know?
Yeah. And we've bought ourselves a little bit of life out of that, so...
Yeah. Next turn I can Skymark... Okay, Syndicate Enforcer with Extort, so he's gonna... I think next turn I Skymark Rock with Azorius Charm up.
Hmm. Sounds pretty good.
And then the turn after that I have Archon. Yeah. Because if he doesn't answer this, like... Whew, let me tell you about him not answering this card.
I guess he gets to extort every turn,
Too
but...
toughness. Well, yeah, but...
Well, he also has to... He's stuck in the limbo of recasting these things.
I'm hoping his way of trying to kill Skymark Rock is, like, Weapon Surge on a block. And then we have Azorius Charm as the anti that. And then we'll look like superheroes.
Maybe he just sends in the Enforcer, yeah.
And I think we Azorius Charm that.
And he's gone!
Whoa. Hell do we have here?
That's the sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature thing?
Launch party, maybe? Yeah.
Launch party, yeah. He's debating it.
Oh, no, he just let it
He's
go.
thinking to himself, I have launch party, but I have no other creatures.
Alright, I'm going to swing first.
I rather like launch party there.
Yeah.
I mean, that loses 2 life. Trades trick for trick. Opens up your draw to other things.
Is he launch partying this guy then? Whoa, that's a lot of mana. That's oh, that's launch party extorted.
Tristane's Judgment? Or is it launch party extorted?
Launch party extorted is the most likely.
Or... yeah.
Yeah, it actually was. That's actually just crazy, because now we get to play Archon and pass. And we've burned his launch party, which was the kill spell that could kill this thing. Yeah, okay.
So...
Hello! Yeah, Syndicate Enforcer.
absolutely we want to trade haymaker punches with this guy.
Yeah.
Savage. Welcome to infinite detention.
Stealer of Secrets plus Security Blockade is my play here.
Yeah, then we can play Tower Drake and have more pumps.
Also, next turn we can swing with Stealer of Secrets and get a card.
Well, I mean, we were always playing the Stealer.
Yeah, but also, like, just in case of, like, weird hasty dudes, he has that, like, weird hasty guy.
Oh yeah, the Rakdos Rage Mutt.
Or we just stop it.
Yeah, that's sadly not going to be enough.
Because we have the Security Blockade for the Lobber Crew now.
That's amazing. I mean, we're going to be detaining it forever as well.
Right. Okay, well, swing first.
Welcome to infinite detention.
You are all in Wizard Jail. Every last one of you is in Wizard Jail.
Wow, put him on launch party. I'm
Yeah.
a little surprised at his behavior there.
Opal Lake Gatekeepers plus Tower Drake? Like, a Gatekeeper plus Tower Drake?
We rather don't need to. Let's do it anyway.
And then leave up Security Blockade? Like,
Yeah!
I'm actually putting him on untapped Debt to the Death list to not die. Because I always am going to put him on Debt to the Death list. But right now it's only Debt to the Death list for 3, which means I want to burn it as much as possible.
Yeah.
GG, I passed that Archon.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, if he passed us the Archon, that means he was on our right.
Oh, you! We got you! You had our lifelink men, and we got you for it.
Yes.
God, I wonder what his first pick was.
Because
it could have been War Leader's Helix.
War Leader's Helix? There was a
Sure
missing
is-
uncommon from the first pack, right?
Oh, it was not Depth to the Depthless. I refuse. No, he picked War Leader's Helix and then was like, okay, and then picked every
so he didn't pick
every
a rare.
tithe drinker that passed by him.
Yeah.
I mean, we passed him the Night of Obligation, so at that point he sees that 2 other Orzhov cards and thinks, oh, well, we're on plan.
And then pack 3, like, he kept passing us the Azoria stuff because he wasn't in blue.
Not at all. Like, he wanted the
nowhere
Rakdos
close.
thing.
He wanted all the Rakdos cards from that pack, like, yeah.
And he got them. I mean, yeesh.
Yeah. A quick rundown of the names. Konami 0712 or 712. XX Pino Dude XX. Pinoy Dude. Yeah, XX Pinoy Dude XX.
All the wastes.
Yeah. Mad Cat Mark II. E Boogie 714. Robert Czar or Zadar.
Robert Zadar. That's respectable.
Turkeytron.
Clearly, that's what we have to watch out for.
Yeah. And Nameless for President.
Nah, that's kind of lame.
Turkeytron.
So the Turkeytron is the dangerous name here. The XX Pinoy dude, come on. Like you do, the whole point of doing like XX Sephiroth Goku whatever is so that you can actually have that name because it's always taken.
Right. The point
so you
is,
just like increment X's until it isn't taken, and then you get whatever name you want. But who's gonna take Pinoy, dude?
we're playing against Konami 712. I guess 0712.
So the 7th of December.
Yeah.
So like Konami D-Day,
or maybe that's not
whatever.
That's not D-Day.
That's not D-Day.
D-Day's
What
the
am I
6th
thinking
of June. Remember that because that's my birthday.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, I see a hand. I see a good hand. I guess.
That's keepable.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So if we draw the gift, we can cast it. If we draw another gate, we're the happiest men. If we draw no more lands, we are not happy.
Uh-oh.
Gruel!
If our opponent leads with a 1-drop, what if he's Simic? Uh-oh.
Oh, that super powered Simic deck that we were
Yeah,
talking about.
like
Well, we know every card that's in his deck then.
yeah, I guess so. Oh no, okay.
Ha!
Is this the true Gruul player? We played the Faker in round 1. And then we played against the Faker in round 1, and now, this might be the real deal. Who knows? He has the Spire Tracer, whatever.
Well, he hasn't traced out anything yet.